So clearly you guys fucking loved that jiu-jitsu tier list video, so we're gonna capitalize on that shit and we're gonna make more jiu-jitsu content. And what better way to do that than to actually react to a tournament that I participated in literally maybe a week ago. It was Grappling Industries. I just pretty much did the absolute division, so I really didn't have to worry about weight. But if you did have to know, you fucking piece of shit,
You a piece of shit.
I did weigh in at 200 pounds flat. Again, 5'5", 200 pounds. That shit doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense.
That math ain't mathin'.
That's besides the point. We're going to react to the two best matches that I feel like I had at that tournament. All right, don't get me started. I fucking know. The dude is fucking huge. He's pretty much me if I was a good 2 feet taller, and maybe like I could almost guarantee this man is like 260 pounds.
I'm 260 though, brother.
But anyways, let's see how this match went. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I go ahead and go up against people who are much bigger than me, I tend to play this like bull matador thing where I kind of want to use my strength because I know the reaction they're going to have is try to give me strength. And knowing people that are that big, if you make them use energy that early, they tend to gas themselves out to where when they do need that energy, they're just not going to be able to freaking use it. So yeah, it's pretty much 30 seconds of me just kind of playing around with him, making him push onto me. As you can see, even the freaking ref is like, all right, come on, I need you to do something. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still play my game. I don't care what the hell you say. But again, see, I'm just pushing, making him react by pushing into me. As you can tell, he's trying, and you know, I'm just doing the most I can to just make him react, because that's the game plan. Now, after 30 seconds, now I'm going to start moving a little bit, give me a little bit of reactions, a little fakes, get the mind rolling. And there is when I think, yep, snap down into a straight single leg, lift across because it's a whole lot harder to defend it. Now, at the gym, let me pause it. At the gym, what they had us work is that everybody and their mother knows that fucking defense to side control. Everybody knows how to defend against that. Everybody and their mom train to defend against that. But not that many people train against north-south. So instead of, right here, instead of going into side control and trying to hold a dominant position in side control, especially, this motherfucker is 10 times bigger than me. So he could probably fucking bench press me, and now I gotta fucking do this shit all over again. And I probably, you know, pissed his ego off because I fucking, you know, took him down being the smaller guy. So instead of doing that, I go straight into north-south, knowing that, to be honest with you, people that don't train it or don't train to defend it, all they're gonna do is try to fucking put their hands on your hips to create some sort of space to see if they can either come back into a half guard, or for those slimy motherfuckers try to take the back. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but stay the fuck away from me with that shit. But yeah, barely anybody knows how to do anything from north-south. So again, this is me doing exactly what I trained to do. Again, knowing him, he's gonna try to buck. There you go. As long as I keep my base, I don't want that big motherfucker on top of me. Pause. Yeah, I was talking too much, so I gotta go back. But yeah, all I go ahead and do here is set up my north-south choke. As you can tell here, as you buck, it just made the choke a lot more tighter, and I just stay there until I eventually get the tap. So again, it was a good game plan. It was a good game plan, especially with a bigger guy. You don't want to go into this fucking strength match like, oh yeah, I'm stronger than you, because eventually they're gonna show you that they're stronger than you, and now you're in fucking bottom side control with a fucking 300-pound man on top of you, and now you're trying to gasp for your air and beg for your fucking life. On to video number 2. And here we alter the next one. luckily enough, this guy was not as big. Pause.
Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
Was not as... The dude weighed a whole lot less than the first guy. Perfect. I think that I... Whew. But anyways, let's continue on from there. I really want to fucking just move past that. Yeah, so the game plan had to change just a little bit because the guy didn't weigh as much as the other one, but it pretty much followed the same game plan. Most people, they try to head club, and if you're not a wrestler or you do not train the head club, you tend to just do that to piss your opponent off by just jerking their head down. Pause.
Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
Oh my god. But yeah, you tend to just piss somebody off by just head clubbing them and not doing anything. I know for a fact when that happens to me, I get pissed off. I'm like, dude, are you gonna do something? Because now I gotta fuck you up. Now you gotta fucking be on the defensive. But yeah, like as you see here, I'm not the type of guy to fucking go balls to the wall at the beginning. I just kind of see where you're at. You wanted to hand fight a lot. That's fine by me, you know. You're not moving me, or I'm making sure you're not moving me. And if you try to rush, cool. I'll just pivot the angle and make you fucking walk into something. Cool. Again, first 30 seconds of every single one of my matches is pretty much the same shit. Like, I'm not gonna be the aggressor. I might give you some feints, I might give you some something, and if something happens where you're dumb enough to give it to me, I'm not gonna not take it. But again, yeah, you don't want to play that macho game with me. As soon as he does that, I already figure out his game. He wants to do that underhook, overhook, see if he can do a drop takedown or a pass. But cool, I take his game plan and I use it my damn self. I fucking go ahead and knee pick, and I go ahead and get my first 2 points of the match. Now, for some fucking reason, I don't know why it took about an eternity to figure out the position that we ended up in, which really wasn't that hard. To be honest with you, I really think that guy was just trying to get, you know, some sort of advantage, because he did not have that butterfly. But that's besides the point. I let him keep it, because why the fuck not? Again, you'll see. Immediately try to fight for that. I don't care. Here we start again. Again, gotta put some heavy pressure. I always like the pass where I just put my my hand in between his knees, one over, one under, and I just try to pass to the side. Again, try to go north-south, but he got hip to it, ended up in his guard, and this is another thing that we've been practicing, where instead of trying to break the guard traditionally, we're doing other things that people may or may not have been privy to be able to get out of that guard. So what I do here is I pick a shoulder, whatever shoulder I want. I underhook that shoulder, put my head on the other side, tripod, and then pass to the side for his guard to break. Once that happens, I either try to pass to a scarf hold position or north-south. It's a basic move, and either A, you break the guard and pass, or B, they open their guard to try to do something else. And look, it's not really hard. As you can see here, instead of breaking the guard, which I am trying to do, he opens his own guard, trying to get like a butterfly, see if he can get a butterfly sweep. I see it. He only had one butterfly. Pass it to the side, try to get into a better position, and I end up on his back. Tongue action. I don't know why I did that. I just saw the camera, and to be honest with you, I was not nervous at all. Normally when I do competitions, like, I got, you know, my heart racing. I'm kind of like, you know, nervously excited. But for this one, I was just like, I really couldn't give a fuck. You know, I'm just here to have some fun. If you guys have not seen my tournament in Puerto Rico video, part 1, which was the actual competition one, I suggest you guys go and watch it now. Just click onto that video, watch that video, come back, and continue on from this point. I'll wait. you know, it's not like, you know, I got anywhere to be. You know, I'll wait. You have? Alright. Perfect. If you guys watched that video, I went ahead and did pretty much the same move that I did in that tournament in this one. I tend to see that some people, once you take their back, they're already, they already know that you're gonna try to fucking hit them with a rear naked choke. So what I tend to do is, at this point, it's like my fucking signature move because I hit it all the fucking time, is I go armbar from back, because most people are too hyper focused on their necks that they tend to leave their arms very vulnerable. And to be honest with you, thinking about it right now, I think I may or may not make a tutorial video on that move, because I fucking hit it all the time and people ask me about it all the fucking time. So fuck it, that'll probably be one of the next videos that'll come out soon enough. But let's continue on here. As you can see, I'm really not even focused on his neck. I'm focused on the Kimura grip on one side. There you go. I already knew I had it. Throw the leg over. Boom. Armbar. It's a quick one. I get that shit all the fucking time. Yeah, so to break it down just a little bit, instead of going towards the neck with the attacking hand over and the controlling hand over, what I tend to do is just use the controlling hand to secure one arm, go behind somebody's head with my attacking arm until I can get a Kimura grip, and from there it's really hard for you to turn into me, because I'll just push you with my Kimura, and as soon as that happens, all I gotta do is throw my leg over, and now I'm in the armbar top position, and that's pretty much like GG's when it comes to me, because I will rip armbars. I do not care. Come to think about it, did I put armbars in the fucking tier list video? The armbar from Mount. I don't know. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I rip armbars. I do not care. In competition, I will rip your fucking arm out of its socket. In the mats, you know, at the gym, I'll take it nice. It's easy. And be like, hey, if you don't do this, well, I'm going to just take your arm home. But that's besides the point. But yeah, those were the two videos, or the two matches that I just wanted to highlight, because it's like textbook training to competition. Like, it was to the point where those moves, I didn't even have to think about it. The amount of times that I trained at the gym those specific moves, to where when I got here, I didn't even have to think about it. I already knew, okay, I'm in this position, what do I do? Okay, do this. Boom. Don't have to worry about overthinking, because that tends to be an issue that a lot of people have, where they get into a live competition, live tournament setting, and then 90% of all their fucking moves out the fucking window. So, but yeah, it's, again, it's a good showing that, hey, if you train it hard enough, long enough, it will become muscle memory, and when it's time to actually compete, you don't have to really worry about it. Your body will know what to do. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you guys liked what you saw, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications to see when I post new videos. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there has been a recent influx of followers. So if you guys who are new haven't seen my videos before, I have a playlist on my channel of my jiu-jitsu and my MMA and my martial arts videos. If you guys love that tier list video, I'd suggest going in there and watching. And if, you know, you can't get enough of my dumbass, I do have a shit ton of gaming videos with me and one of my best friends, Mike from MVP TV, where we just fucking play stupid games and have a blast. Alright, uncharted territory, and it's dark! There should be more than enough content to keep you on my channel watching my videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But without further ado, deuces.